Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building. Talking to you guys today about why you want to learn about female nature, but you beta as fuck. Okay, so a lot of guys been asking me particularly about learning about making videos about female nature, about like how the female brain works and how to quote unquote one up the female. But I decided to reiterate that and think that, but I decided to make a video about learning about male, like studying male, because there's no point into studying female nature if you're a beta male. There's no point. You're gonna let her rule your life. You're gonna let her take advantage of you. You're gonna let her become the only thing that you can think about. And if you are emotionally invested in a woman and she's not emotionally invested in you, the relationship is destined to fail because she's calling all the shots. Once the woman calls all the shots, the relationship isn't gonna work. A lot of guys ask, how do I become more what are the ins and outs of a female? How do they become, how can I study females so I can outwit them, so I can be one up them? And that's the wrong question to ask. If you're asking that question, then you're not going to get anywhere, because in order to attract females and have them submit to you, you're going to have to be an alpha male. And you can't be an alpha male focusing on the woman. What's supposed to happen is you're supposed to be alpha yourself, and you're supposed to pull the woman into your frame. You're supposed to be the one who doesn't care, who just does what he wants, whatever he pleases. And women get turned on by that because they look for a provider, and they look for someone who can protect them and who can provide for them and who doesn't care about what they do. Women get turned off by beta males because they're always kissing up to them. They're always buying them expensive dinners and flowers and stuff, hoping that she's gonna like me because I bought her flowers. And that's not gonna work, guys. You're gonna have to become an alpha male in order to attract quality women into your life, in order for the relationship to go anywhere. Because once you become an alpha male, meaning not caring what she thinks, doing you, going about your business, having your own purpose in life, she's gonna get wet off of that. She's gonna get attracted to you. There's no science behind this, guys. You just have to focus on yourself. You have to master the art of being by yourself. Once you can be by yourself and you're okay with yourself alone, then the right female will come into your life because you're not focused on them. You're never going to get anywhere if you keep focusing on the female. You got to focus on yourself. You have to build. Men are builders. You have to build something. You have to be one with yourself. You have to be enlightened. You have to have a good mindset. You have to do certain things. You have to not be focused on her. Once you're focused on yourself and everything in your life is on its way to becoming the best it can be, then go ahead and focus on female nature. Talking about female nature. How are you going to talk about female nature if you don't know anything about male nature? Study men. Study men. Men are builders. Men are the people who start things and finish things. Men start and finish. Men are first. So study your nature. Study great men in history and make things and copy them. Then, like I said, once you're good with yourself, the submissive, obedient female will come into your life. But that only starts when you're on your shit, when you're on your purpose. You guys gotta realize that studying female nature and trying to do all this pickup, trying to outwit them, trying to do all this other things isn't like necessary. Like, you have to build the product before you can build the offer. You have to build yourself up first before you can court somebody like that, a high valuable female. Because strong strong women intimidate weak men, but strong men, they can get their choice in life. They can get anyone they want because they're okay with themselves. You have to be okay with yourself, and this only starts this the start of everything I'm talking about is when you realize that, when you make that conscious decision to stop beating off and retain your semen. This is the only way all this thing starts. You gotta retain, and then you gotta build, and then you gotta focus on other things, like especially like your finances. That will give you a peace of mind. Once you can get that out the way, focus on spirituality, focus on self development, your health, your wealth, everything that men are supposed to be focused about. Once you can get that out the way, then go ahead, then study female nature. But female nature is only relevant when you are okay, when your male nature is 100%. Does that make sense? So, I mean, you can study how women work and the psychology of women, but there's no point into that until you're okay with whatever you until you're okay with yourself. So study men, become the best male version of you as possible, and then when the time comes, you can study female nature and you can try to get the best female that you select. It's about you selecting them, not them selecting you. It's you selecting them. So there you have it. Study male, not female nature. All right, like, comment, subscribe.